Hi, welcome. It is Wednesday night, and I think it's 7 o'clock on the dot. So, woohoo, we made it. All right, so I am doing a whole bunch of kits because kits are so quick and easy. You can grab them, take them with you. If I haven't mentioned before, they come in these fabulous reusable boxes. So when I tell you you can take them anywhere, I have taken them camping. I've taken them to professional development conferences, worked on it in a hotel room when I was needing some decompression time. So I am going to feature kits for the next few days and a couple weeks. So just look forward to it. I have about 4 or 5 that I'm going to be doing, and I am going to do a kit night on a Friday night in August. So look for that information as we get closer. And I forgot to say who I am. I'm Nicole Morgan. I am the Nicole in Equally Creative by Nicole. So I look forward to being creative with you. Tonight, I'm going to share with you the Boho Beach Kit, which was the brand new kit that Stampin' Up! Put out in the month of June. And it is so gorgeous. I'm actually probably going to use this to create a variety of other projects because as you see in just a moment, the cards are both front and back have just stunning images. So if you are like me and every now and again you are just doom scrolling Facebook or Instagram or one of those social media where you have videos and reels, and for a while all of my feeds were covered with the acrylic pour style of paintings. And they're fabulous. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. Not something I was going to be able to do. Lynn did do some of those, and I have some phenomenal little pieces that she did. But she didn't do it in mass production or anything. So this is my next best piece, is the DSP that Stampin' Up! Comes out with, or in this case, this beautiful Boho Beach Kit. So I'm going to move to the other camera real quickly here and share with you this gorgeous stuff. So here are the 2 cards that come in this kit. You can actually create 4 of them. So you're going to do 4 of each, so 8 cards total. And I'm going to just quickly go through. So you've got some adhesive dots there. Here are the envelopes. So you can see that acrylic pour technique was used to create the print on these envelopes. Okay. And then here is the first card base that we're going to use in just a moment. I'm going to pull this closer if it doesn't go out of focus here. So I don't know if you can see the detail in this paper, but it is just so wonderful and lovely. And look at how big. So we didn't just print it on the front, they printed it on the whole thing. So I'm quite likely going to chop these up and use these and make lots more than just 8 cards. So so that is the first card base. And then you have some pre-cut pieces. Love that. These colors are also right up my alley because loving them. I don't know if you can see the color of my walls behind me, but it is close to this color right here. This right here. So definitely a color that I love. And here is the other beautiful artsy type of acrylic pour print for this one. Again, this obviously looks like the beach, right? I have actually seen this done on a floor, bathroom floor. That's just crazy how someone can be so creative in different areas. So again, some more pre-cut pieces. And again, some more of my favorite colors. So this kit, perfect. It's perfect for me, but I really hope it's perfect for you too, because it is just so gorgeous. So we're going to go ahead and start with the first one. We have a block. Of course, I'm setting that aside so I can gift that. I actually have a Stampin' Spot that is pecan pie, and that is also going to get gifted at some point. I have a charity event coming up, and I'm debating if I should save them all for that or if I should start tossing them in some bags as thank yous with some orders. We've got some twine. And we have these stamps. So we have this fabulous foliage here, another set of leaves. We've got some spots, some grunge looking dots there. And then we have sit back and relax and enjoy your day. So I just went ahead and pulled my blocks out. I'm going to go ahead and just mount all 4 of these. They are photopolymer stamps, so I'll be able to see right through them when I am ready to stamp them places. And so I'm just mounting my images, those stamps, directly onto the acrylic blocks so that they are ready. And this is just so pretty to me. I can't wait to make some extra cards with this kit. Sometimes there's just, your brain runs crazy with ideas. And of course, there's never enough time to look at it all, or to do it all. But we will get closer and closer to making additional pieces and parts with some of our kits, because we want to get our money's worth out of them. We don't just want to use them once and be done. So I have been attempting to do a little bit more with them. All right, everything is mounted. Now, if you'll recall from any of the other ones that I've done, we have a page on here that shows us what we need for each card. So this card is the blue, and we're going to use the umbrella with the leaves and these fan leaf petals and some of the twine. Let me go ahead and pull this twine out of here. And it looks like we're going to use these 2 stamps right here. So I'm just going to set those on my paper a little closer, because as you know, I'm gonna kind of have a mess all around me. You're only going to see this mess, but outside of this, I have a whole nother mess. That is the secret they don't want you to know in the crafting world. All right, so let's take a look at our instructions. So we're going to stamp enjoy your day. We're going to stamp directly onto the background here. And it looks like our little grunge dots are going to go down here. Let's see if you can see how these images are shown. And I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. Sorry. Thank you. All right. Go into the comments for just a quick second. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Mary. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you all were able to stop in today. All right. Yes, very, very beachy. These are amazing. So I like to stamp before I stick. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my ink and come on in here. I am going to fold this in half and go ahead and crease that edge nice and tight. And I'm going to start with my little grungy dots. And I'm just tapping on there. Yes, I reuse my paper. I'm a recycle girl. All right. And we're going to stamp some of this. Now, I did get a little bit on the edge of my block over here. As long as I'm not rocking my block, that is not a problem. If you find that you rock your stamps, you would want to clean that. And again, you just want to kind of push straight down and straight back up. And it doesn't look like there's any secret to how this little bit goes on here. So I think that looks good. Again, there's no stamp police. I think we're all right. And now for this cute little leaf. I don't know if that's like a seagrass or what on there. And we're just going to come in and lay this on here like that and lift that back up. And we need to stamp our sentiment on one of these layers here. So this looks like it has it down. And we're going to do enjoy your day. And again, remember this is clear. My head might get in the camera because I'm going to look through my clear block just to make sure I'm getting that lined up pretty well. And there you have it. All right, so now that we have done all the stamping for this card, we can start sticking the pieces together. And I'm going to use my take a pick tool for this piece right here because this is the lifesaver when it comes to these guys. And this even shows me suggested placement of those dots. So if you can see my little dots right here and here. So I'm going to go ahead and do those. And then I'm going to use dimensionals and my twine down here at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 of these leaves. Make sure I have the right ones. Nope, I did not grab the right ones. So I do need the umbrellas, but they mixed them up on the cardstock. So let's see. So I need an umbrella for sure. So let's pull that one out. And then I needed these leaves. And thank goodness there's a picture or I would be lost. Yeah, the clear stamp mount really helps when you're trying to place things perfectly within something else. It's definitely helpful. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some of these little glue dots. Again, I'm using this sharp little pointy end, and I don't need a huge number of them on here, and I am using their recommended placement, which happens to align with some of the thicker parts on the cutout here so that my glue dot doesn't come out at all. And then I can just lift the backing up with the same tool. Slide it off. Throw it around the room, wear it on my clothes tomorrow, because that's typically what happens. We find dot backs and all kinds of backings from our dimensionals or anything. It's just everywhere. Glitter, gold gilding, leaves, stuff. You name it, I'm wearing it. Bringing it with me to work. Yeah, so I actually like this side. See if I can get that to show really well. And of course I can't, but it has a very light, like a brown layer in there versus just the solid white on the back. So I think I want that side to show. So I'm going to put my glue dots on that solid white side. And if by chance my glue dots were too big, I can end up rolling them or folding them in half. So I'm going to pull off the backings. And then let's see if I can show this on camera. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of, there's a little bit of extra. I'm going to curl that in and just fold it over onto itself. And then I don't have any extra sticking out. So that's how you can work with these glue dots or mini glue dots that we sell by the box. You can do that with those as well. Just kind of fold them over onto themselves. Okay. Let's add this. I guess it's going to go kind of wherever I want it here. It's going to be covered up by the leaf and the sentiment. So I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to grab one of these leaves The only thing is it doesn't show me if I'm using a big leaf. I must be using a big leaf or a little leaf. I'm going to go back to that initial picture. So if I use these images, that would be the little leaf. So I'm going to swap it out and let's see if we like the little leaf. I guess the little leaf does make more sense in this picture, this image. So we will add some glue dots to the back of this one. And because we are straddling this pole from the umbrella, I don't know, what is that called? It's not a stem. I guess it's just a pole or a handle, or, you know, the part that sticks in the ground when you go to the beach. We're going to straddle that with this so that our adhesive goes past that layer and just kind of holds it all in place a little bit. And now we get the fun part. So enjoy your day and figuring out where the end to this is. There we go. Now my friend Mary, who was on here earlier, gave me a trick that she saw somewhere else. You just run your finger down this and it straightens this out. It makes it a whole lot less curly than when we started. And that helps make it a little more manageable. When I want to twist this into a loop here, set that aside. I am going to use some dimensionals and following instructions because I'm a good girl like that sometimes. I always do one the way they set it up just so I can follow directions one time. But then I have 3 other times that I can break all the rules and do it my way or in a different manner or with different items. So there's always a way around it. All right, so they did a big twisty thing. I am already breaking the rules even on this one. So I'm doing mine like this. Oop. Well, this is real life, so sometimes you have to regroup and re-loop. Here we go. And I'm trying to put this on here so that it sticks just on one of those, and then I'm going to pull some of those loops apart. So let's pull this down, and now I'm going to pull some of these loops out just to give it a little bit of a different look. And there is card number 1. So simple. So simple. I love these, and it's beautiful. Anybody can do these. All right, so let's look at card number 2. So obviously card number 2 is going to use one of these blue ones. Oh, my umbrella's falling out. It's just like at the beach when your umbrella falls out of the cart, right? Put that aside. And now I need that large leaf. And I need one of these cool chairs. This really is making me want to go take a trip to the beach or the neighbor's pool where my child was earlier today, and I didn't even know. Obviously, I need one of those commercials. It's 3:30 in the afternoon or 4:30 in the afternoon. Do you know where your child is? I knew she was safe. That's about it. And I could find her on Life 360. All right. So we need card base number 2. And again, I'm going to fold this. I think I like this side. I think I'll use it like this. Let's make that crease nice and pretty. Oh, thank you, Sonia. I'm glad she followed the rules. Building that trust and responsibility levels. Those are awesome, right? All right, so for this one, we're going to sit back and relax. And maybe if you're home this weekend, I'll come to your house, Sonia, and sit back and relax while Kaylee's on the softball field. I'm staying home with the dogs this go round. So we're going to use our sit back and relax, and we're going to stamp. And again, my head might get in the way. I apologize. My big old noggin. Okay, that part is done. And let's see, we're going to use this one. And I'm going to follow the directions kind of. All right, so we did this. We're going to add those speckles again in what looks like the waves, the line of waves. I really love this. Oh my goodness. So if you were here last week, you saw I did the Robot Buddies card kit, and oh my goodness, that one was adorable. This one is gorgeous. So really, you cannot go wrong with these kits. We do have Christmas kits. I've got one of those that I'll be sharing closer to my Christmas in July card event. So we'll be sharing that. And I anticipate us getting a couple more Christmassy things in our mini catalog that comes out in September. But tomorrow we have some new online exclusive items that are coming out, and that's going to be pretty cool too. They're only available through the website, and they go live tomorrow. And one of them is like a farm truck, like an old farm truck. And I'm very excited about it because I'm going to grab it and use it for the fall and put some pumpkins in the back of it. And then, of course, for Christmas, I'll put a Christmas tree in there. So I'm very excited. I will be up before I go to work tomorrow, and I will be placing my order. So when I tell you to run tomorrow, everybody is talking about that truck and stamp set combo. I envision that will be the first thing that goes unorderable, because once we have kind of sold out of them or sold too many, they'll put it on hold till they catch up. And that is definitely one of the items I see, especially since like Australia is already ordering. So, you know, they actually get first dibs, but they're a day ahead. So I guess they're allowed, right? All right. So we are using dots just for this greenery piece and our big leaf. And it looks like everything else is going to be, oh, we're not using dots on this. I'm mistaken. I'm using dots on this piece here. We're going to use dimensionals on these two. So let's get our dots back going here. All right. And of course, if you know a teacher, you know that we are getting close to what I call crazy time, when the dreams start coming and you're, you know, headed back to school in your underwear and nothing else. Those dreams are coming. I feel them. I feel them creeping in already. Not too thrilled about that happening, but all right, we're going to put some thread around the edge of this. And it looks like we're not doing anything super fancy with it, just giving a little added texture and zhuzh. So just a couple little wraps here. Fold that to the back, and then I'll snip that. This is where being a left-handed person but always using right-handed scissors really messes a person up. Okay, so now put these back here, and I'm just going to make sure that this doesn't pop out. So I'm gonna move it just a tiny bit so that when I put my dimensional on here, it's gonna catch both of these little tails. Or I'll snip it further if I have to, but I do not. All right, so I have both of those little tails. I'm gonna grab a dimensional, and I'm sticking it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and release the backing so that I can capture both of those little loose tails just like that. And now that's not going to come off. It's not going to be a problem. All right. I'm going to go ahead and prep this one, but it looks like I need to put down my fern first, or whatever this greenery leaf is. So we'll get that backing off. And that one. Okay. And just so pretty. I love these colors. Love, 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 love these colors. Okay. So again, this one is going to be popped up on dimensionals. I am using the picture just like I would my IKEA furniture, except this is much easier than dealing with IKEA furniture. So I'll take it any day over IKEA building. All right, so we've got this one up. We're going to put this one over here. Looks like I might have needed to scoot this over so that this fits. So I'm going to put this one on first. There we go. And now this one. And now our chair simply goes on top of all of these raised layers. Sorry, I had to get quiet so I could see those things. Went to the eye doctor today. You know, your eyes, they don't get better. Once they start getting worse, they just keep going. So I'm still wearing bifocals. At least I didn't have to get trifocals, right? Got to look at things on the bright side. All right. I think I like it right here. Ooh, it's thundering at my house. All right, that's going to stick right there. And that is it. Oh my goodness. So stinking easy and cute. Okay, so tonight is super, super fast because there was only 2 cards in our kit. 2 styles of cards, I should say, but there are 8 card making ingredients, 8 cards in the box. Again, it comes in a clever, reusable, and storage box. I've got extras of these. If you just need a storage box for some crafts, let me know. They're kind of exploding in my house lately because I've been using these because I need creativity as well. And sometimes I just have to be at the softball field like all the time. And so this is an easy way for me to get some of my crafting in, grab a few cards. I can gift them. I like to give mine out at work. I know I've had a couple people in classes go, oh, this was a lot of fun, but then the cards end up in my drawers. So let me tell you, if you're doing any classes or you'd love to donate to my charity event, we are doing Smiles for Seniors. And what that is I am partnering with an assisted living facility here in my local town of Lafayette, Louisiana. And there are about 50 residents. They would love a set of birthday cards to gift their residents. So I am having a couple of different parties with individuals who have said, yes, I'll invite a few people over. We'll make some cards for your cause. No problem. I've got a couple of people who have donated for the cost of the materials so that it's not, a complete burden to me to have to supply all of it. So lots of different ways. You can purchase a kit, make the kit cards, donate a few of them, keep a few of them, however you would like to help. I'm looking for 50 birthday cards, 50 Christmas cards, and then I'm going to start getting all occasion cards to them because they said they would like some sympathy cards or thinking of you cards. So I'm not there yet with my own parents, but I do know of other members who have family members that are being cared for by others, or they've gone into an assisted living facility, or they've lost a little bit of their independence. So these seniors have a little less social time where they get to do a lot of things. So, in addition to just providing them with some cards, we are also going to try to get a group together who will go in and help seniors create some projects. We might do some cards, we might do a home deck piece. It's still in the works, but I did get final approval. So I'm very excited. Again, if you would like to donate in any way, feel free to hit me up. Let me know, hey, I've got this. I'd like to donate. I can make a couple cards. I'll buy a kit for y'all to do, or I'll buy a kit and make it and send it to you. Whatever you want to do, drop a couple of cards off by my front door. That is fine too. So, any way you'd like to help, I would absolutely love for you to do that. One last favor, please hit like and subscribe or share with your friends. Word of mouth is the best compliment I could ever receive. And that's it. I look forward to creating with you. Y'all have a great rest of your week. Even though today feels like a Monday, it's really just Wednesday.